Jiyo kayo, tonghait eldas wamaji. Chekopa muska, jika chipa aking kotun. Tonking pano kunnek.
Pamules limo pudadada nanga kumbist mule rabest.
Patisa, no ba mulara, jilai kunta. Yuma lipa aking kotun. Din kuya, jika chip timan. Patonga, ja fulki kokola jiji. Tonking pano kunnek. Yuma lipa aking kokun. Trabaso, tonking pano kunnek. Tonghait eldas wamaji. Tonghait saks wamaji. Yuma lipa aking kokun. Chiska to suki kupan bona nai kachu. Tonking pano kunnek. Chiska to suki kupan bona nai kachu. Tonghait eldas wamaji.
Yin kin kung no ba molera chikon. Tong hai tung kon ching. Ne bobo je mata ne pong nash. Achuta wanga kung bis dolpe ki kung yana.
Uba batu konchi yutuka halwa. Ku ya mi juice, ku chitanai.
Manama tota. Rondi haldonga ku honga vi. Wala kumbes.
King Kunjo Beshok, Uba Batu Gonchi, Yutuka Luan, Ajua Benki. Uba Batu Gonchi, Yutuka Luan, Kuyami Juice, Kuchitanai, Yutuka Luan, Tonghait Eldas Wamaji, King Kunjo Beshok, Smilia, Tonghait Saks Wamaji, Yuma Litba Ak Inkokun.
Trabaso, Echo and Pinky, King Kunjo Beshok. Chora mulira, King Bano Kunnek Lordar.
Trabaso, Don King Bano Kunnek.
King Kunjo Beshok. Uba Batu Konchi, Yutuka Luan.
Yutuka Luan. Tonghait Eldas Wamaji, Ichuta. Tonghait Wamaji Ak Inkotun.
Ichuta. Tonghait Wamaji Ak Inkotun. King Kunjo Beshok.
Trabaso, Don King Bano Kunnek. Tonghait Eldas Wamaji, Yutuka Luan. Tonghait Eldas Wamaji, King Kunjo Beshok, Smilia, Tonghait Saks Wamaji, Yuma Litba Ak Inkokun.
Trabaso, Don King Bano Kunnek.
Shakti King Watawama Mulira, Yuma Litba Ak Inkokun. Ka Wanabota, Ayua Tagwa Kenki Dora, Din Kuya, Jika Chitiman.
Don King Bano Kunnek. King Kunjo Beshok.
Trabaso, Don King Bano Kunnek. Trabaso, Echo and Pinky, King Kunjo Beshok, La Bola ni Winky, Smatoma. Ka Wanabota, Ayua Tagwa Kenki Dora.
La Bola ni Winky, Smatoma. Ka Wanabota, Ayua Tagwa Kenki Dora.
Yutuka Luan. Tonghait Eldas Wamaji. Trabaso, Don King Bano Kunnek. Din Kuya. Jika Chitiman.
Trabaso, Don King Bano Kunnek. Tonghait Eldas Wamaji. Ichuta. Tonghait Wamaji Ak Inkotun. King Kunjo Beshok. Tonghait Saks Wamaji. Yuma Litba Ak Inkokun. Chiska to suki kupan bona nai kachu.
Uba Batu Konchi, Yutuka Luan.
Din kuya. Jika chitiman. Patoga, ya fulki kokola jiji. Jobaso, Donkin Bano Kunnek.
Ichuta. Tonghai Wamaji Akingo-kun. Ginkun Jobe Shock.
Ichuta, Tonghai Wamaji Akingo-kun. Ginkun Jobe Shock.
Shakti King Watawama Mulira. Yuma Litba Akingo-kun. Dahuba Botenya Go Juju Biti. Jaskragi do Patslimo. Dahuba Botenya Go Juju Biti. Shakti King Watawama Mulira. Ginkun Jobe Shock. Tonghai Wamaji Akingo-kun. Tonghai Sat Wamaji. Yuma Litba Akingo-kun. Patoga ya fulki kokola jiji. Tonghai Sat Wamaji. Shakti King Watawama Mulira. Yuma Litba Akingo-kun. Donkin Bano Kunnek. Din Kuya. Yuma Litba Akingo-tun.
Dahuba Botenya Go Juju Biti. Shakti King Watawama Mulira. Ginkun Jobe Shock. Tonghai Wamaji Akingo-kun. Tonghai Sat Wamaji.
Tonghai Sat Wamaji. Yuma Litba Akingo-kun. Chiska to Sugi Guban Bona Naekachu. Kuya Mi Jus Smilia. Tonghai Sat Wamaji. Yuma Litba Akingo-kun. Babatu Konchi Yutuka Luang. Kuya Mi Jus Smilia. Tonghai Sat Wamaji. Yuma Litba Akingo-kun.
Dahuba Botenya Go Juju Biti. Shakti King Watawama Mulira. Ginkun Jobe Shock. Jobaso, Echu and Pinky. Ginkun Jobe Shock.
Uba Batu Konchi Yutuka Luang. Kuya Mi Jus Shakti King Watawama Mulira. Yuma Litba Akingo-kun. Dahuba Botenya Go Juju Biti. Din Kuya. Jiga Jip Diman. Patoga ya fulki kokola jiji. Jobaso, Echu and Pinky. Ginkun Jobe Shock. Jobaso, Donkin Bano Kunnek. Uba Batu Konchi Yutuka Luang.
Chiska, do punta grita. Do Banaoda Vokasa. Donkin Bano Kunnek. Chiska to Suki Kuban Bona Naikachu. Ka Wanabota Ayua Tagwa Genki Dora. Yuma Litba Akingo-tun.
Ta kumjus tak Miki Grabelmogo.
Donkin Bano Kunnek. Ginkun Jobe Shock. Yuma Litba Akingo-tun. Jobaso, Echu and Pinky. Ginkun Jobe Shock.
Ta kumjus tak Miki Grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga.
Donkin Bano Kunnek. Chiska to Suki Kuban Bona Naikachu. Tonghai Eldas Wamaji.
Jodo Jidbungarantang.
Ka Wanabota Ayua Tagwa Genki Dora. Chiska to Suki Kuban Bona Naikachu. Jobaso, Donkin Bano Kunnek.
Si gratu loda.
Labora ni Winky, Smartoma. Ka Wanabota Ayua Tagwa Genki Dora. Yuma-kun. Tonghai Wamaji Akingo-tun. Donkin Bano Kunnek. Tonghai Sat Wamaji. Yuma Litba Akingo-kun. Revan Jilai Kunka. Revan no Mulira. Chona Mulira. Tonk Revan. King Bano Kunnek Lorda. Chiska. Do punta grita. Do Banaoda Vokasa.
Kachichu ita dundonga. Nita poetikito.
Jobaso, Echu and Pinky. Ginkun Jobe Shock. Tonghai Sat Wamaji. Yuma Litba Akingo-kun. Chiska to Suki Kuban Bona Naikachu. Ciska, do puntaklita, do panaoda vokasa.
Muchashak vakat.
Ciska, do puntaklita, do panaoda vokasa.
Statement. Oh, do shut up, you beeping little trash compactor. Query. Indeed, I was unaware that the navicomputer was locked. Statement. This is all the more important since during my routine inspection of all potential escape routes from this vessel, I made an interesting discovery. Commentary. I am experiencing something unusual. My programming is activating my deleted memory core. I believe I have a homing system that is restoring it. It seems that the homing system deliberately restores my deleted memory core upon returning to my original master, Darth Revan. Statement. It is a distinct pleasure to see you again, Master. Of course I do, Master. T3, there is much we should discuss.
Ciska du sukikumpa na bona na gachu, ag tu inkotu. Topa da bunkwalya gando nago chuchut, yalamo inkotun, jiloba mulirani bobo.
Chanshak bulara.
Ubapatu kochi, tong nongbong shang yungyang, tong patox bacteria.
Takum jus tak miki grabal mogo.
Ciska du sukikumpa na bona na gachu, ag tu inkotu. Topa da bunkwalya gando nago chuchut. Kabachi kuita hodonga, yalamo inkotun.
Chipikaza.
Ubapatu kochi, tong nongbong shang yungyang, tong patox bacteria. Ciska du sukikumpa na bona na gachu, ag tu inkotu. Topa da bunkwalya gando nago chuchut. Wanakun best chingpa marulira, tok chingbang non kek. Ciska du sukikumpa na bona na gachu, ag tu inkotu. Topa da bunkwalya gando nago chuchut. Ubapatu kochi, tong nongbong shang yungyang, tong patox bacteria.
Chanshak bulara. Umrao Ciska duchi.
Ragota yemi bagra. Pushul nun wiwanki. Genajukta jun nikata. Muschina sobrin monchi chorto bareta mi.
Bogra wala no tumba cha.
Dolo shursa. Jaso non indata. Chubgusha konti chubatune bogra. Ramo e bosu butu. Krajina ramshi bago chima bashak. Kortapag. Teso bagra chusaneji reka yuta korva duchira koela latamasa chukolosh.
I see. Then it is as I had feared. I may have trouble convincing the other miners that what you've discovered is actually the truth.
Bram tabanin sochu. Da come jusmak miki baranyeto so rika chondin. Wana magrable mogo. Yatuka wan rika chotin wani maurata wakata chi luma lispa.
Because we miners need to know what happened to our friends. My colleagues on the residential level are probably dead.
Tagra mancho china me bortan dorchugos?
500 credits and the thanks of every miner within this facility.
Kosdotha yitogan. Teni, rika cho wendido chokyakta. Tarika jison ni chekonatug. Lord Chamak, ragiso nantek.
I am Burlock Lee, one of the miners employed by Zerka to work in the catacombs around Dresde.
Konat kone kilichana di maka sako, chira no nemi gorta.
Akupa Chekopa?
I know this may be asking much. They say the workforce down here has been driven insane, that they've started attacking each other for no reason.
Rasha tugnolia yakta desa uba lia jetu furg.
I must deliver the truth to my colleagues.
Natipon ng kudu jijiba.
Noga wispo dumpa mowendo, ita wanki soba chenga kulia di kanki krodnengo sangra. Chubolia na chu noga uramo ni unbash, gesgal yuntamos cheska, gani mamba doshu koron. Krawi keset?
Topa yung pache on jone jik yokkolawish.
Daruni, mishocho kirembe nortakun, chuba sol tegani. Kashum daska chimoro riki, torbaba sot rekochotag, kota por lala batese, chida, mo sora win barocha.
Kun kili no ba!
Chichu Aitha Odunga. And that, I am pleased to say, is where I come in. Target acquired? Combat is nice, but the stalking of prey is far more enjoyable. Commentary. It is not possible to destroy the Master. Organic meat bags have such delicate staminas.
Moga shampongpa bolawana chikni.
Well, it should suffice to say that my systems have been altered plenty already. I mean, to simply give away trade secrets in such a way? Why, to think that there would be other versions of me would be unacceptable.
Tonk nabung shanun yang.
No.
Tongabug sham uninong?
Answer. I served on Revan's side during the Jedi Civil War, just as you did against the Mandalorians.
Wanga kun Beast King bamulira. Takum justak miki grabel mogo.
Answer as you wish, Master.
Bamul neslik mo podan na wanga kun Beast mulira best. Tonghay tuam Gigi yumalit pa ang yingkotu. Tongabug siyam uninong? Wanga kun Beast King bamulira.
Statement. And I mean, we can deal with them once and for all. Observation. Now that is the master I remember.
Kun Kili no Ba!
Even when you at last learned of the truth behind your march to war and the sacrifice of identity which later followed, you still chose Revan over me. Why? Is Revan's grip over you still that strong? Does his manipulation still run that deep?
Mana tota hakuji krala bolaji chok shuntang shun kipa unapanka muliri kun kili no ba.
As many as is necessary, Shauna May. I don't expect you to understand what drives me in my pursuit of vengeance. Revenge is a concept that is unique to the individual, and we both know now that identity was something you sacrificed a long time ago to Revan's cause.
Tanga boksha nagnong kin kun shin kin nikin kun na bule mule raji kun shuni yun ni jiji aldwana kava volpa muli kumana.
Suffering is wrought through conflict, and conflict builds character.
Kava dumpa kapalia monapata bonanakachu yin kin kun no ba mule rachi kun tong na bun shanuyang. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon wanakumbes chi pala mulek tong ki pa nagnonek tu nikton chun ki nemolek rabest wuf mala nibokurk bona na kachu kicha badwang wanga kum kiba bu mulera kakin
You
cha.
have no right to presume what she would wish. You abandoned her long ago. I am the only one who honors her memory. I am the only one who has not forgotten her. As Revan once claimed the life of my apprentice, so too will I claim the life of his. I will deny him the tool of war that he has shaped from the child that was once my protege.
Kipuna bona na kichu kin ba mulera dwana tong kin ba no kudnok nek kava numpa kumpialia monokata ranga kun bis kin no moruat kakin chana guana bokon.
The Arcanian? He was nothing more than a failed Padawan. He had nothing to offer you, nothing to teach you. It would be a waste of your efforts to seek vengeance for one so unworthy.
Tangabun shan nang wanga kun bis kin ba mularak choni yun tun jiji ida dwana kava volpa mulji gumana kipuna na bon sha.
It is said that Jedi embrace serenity as a way of life, yet for we Ichani, it is battle that lay at the heart of our beliefs. And it was battle that called to her as the Mandalorian Wars ravaged a weakened galaxy. But she opened her heart to this calling without considering the consequences. She was manipulated by the one she followed and then transformed from an individual into a tool of war without an identity to call her own. She was Shauna May, no longer. I would ask of you to prepare yourself, but it is in your own best interest to seek a release from the torments of your life. You who is without identity seek release through death.
Kun kili no ba wati monyala kola ona kun mulira.
Shadow, claim your prize of flesh.
Do you feel it? The growing anger, the rage, and the power it brings.
I can feel it.
This place is strong in the Force. Guard your feelings closely, they may betray you here. From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved.
Lies.
Not all techniques in the Force are learned through practice and training. This is something instinctual, born from experience.
You think so, do you?
I know many things. What you heard was the echo of the past, and it travels still.
Revan.
It was said that Revan intended to return to Korriban to subdue any potential Sith insurgents. But Revan suddenly departed, leaving both his destination and reasons for leaving a mystery. By aiding him, you have only weakened him. There is much that he has forgotten. He is one who has learned the greatest of the Sith teachings, and it enslaved him. Korriban attacks the spirit and the body, and there have been few who can fight its power. It was difficult to draw you here, but it had to be done. His path is set. Why did you do such a thing?
You don't understand.
The Force binds all things. The slightest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. He was at a moment of crisis, a moment of indecision. Even an act of kindness may have more severe repercussions than you know or can see.
The Jedi Council have been using me. They were exploiting my battle meditation for their own use.
I see. The Force is powerful, but overestimating its utility is dangerous. You are not a Jedi, not truly. I would examine the situation as a whole, all of its ties to the Force, and then decided which string to pull, not sever them all at once. Such crude methods grant you nothing. The ability to heal is also the ability to harm, and the inability to heal what is damaged can also bring about harm. What if by surviving another day he brings a greater darkness upon another?
What is this?
I am but a mirror whose only purpose is to show you what your own eyes cannot yet see. Have you never asked yourself how Revan took the Republic and Jedi beneath him, how he made them his?
And what was the cost?
But to make officers turn on their own people, to bomb innocent worlds, to make pacts. Strong influence, indeed. It is because he remembered what lay buried here, this place, its teachings. Much is buried here, and there is much that should remain buried. I had hoped you would follow Revan's path, but you and Revan are different, and your path is your own. But you know this. How does it feel to inspire such love?
How did you know?
If a Jedi could find it within themselves to spare one who has fallen so far. It was Revan's choice as well. He cannot help but love you in his way. It is a pure, ideal love he holds, yet somehow it never dulls in your presence or through your actions. Yes. It is all that is left unsaid upon which tragedies are built. More echoes traveling through the Force. Whether mercy or lust, we have time for neither. And such passions are not strength, but erosion. Such a union would breed difficulties.
Yes, Master. I am certain you are correct. Now that we have what we came for, I do hope we will be leaving this world soon. Statement. Of course I do, Master. Until the end. Answer. Oh, who knows, Master? Sith protocols maintain that all droid knowledge be deleted before assassination missions and restored upon return. The repercussions of even the smallest lives, whether dead or alive, can have profound implications on history. But surely you realize this. Your single life changed the face of the galaxy, of history itself. Yes, Master. HK-47 is ready to serve. Statement. Master, before you go, is there someone that you need killed? I certainly hope it is not the T3 unit. Destroying him would provide little challenge. Affirmative. Conclusion. So it seems I need you, for the time being.
Strange? Perhaps. Perhaps not. The ability to fool the minds of others, to dominate them on a massive scale that you speak of, is not achieved best through raw power. But such manipulation is possible, yes. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to strike it in such a way that the echoes travel to your intended destination. It is but the vibration of minds driven by life's struggles, the struggle to feed, to take, to mate, to fight. It is the way of things. Events are shaping themselves about you, seeking to draw you into their center. Manipulation is done through propelling events, or selected ones, into motion. It is done through teaching, through example, and through conviction. And the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others to the truth of what you believe. You came close, and you have potential. This could have been handled with much more subtlety. You could have guided the situation to a better outcome.
Yes?
Do not mistake my tone. I was not faulting your choice. Far from it, I respect it. There are many who never learned such strength. You only wished what was best for him, and he cast it aside. He is the one to blame, to forsake such a gift. It is simply who you are. It is the human part of you. I feel that there is a lesson in such a thing. Perhaps you might have done more, but it is of no matter now. You have no choice in the matter.
Not anymore.
And when he awakened to his potential, I was there to see it. You thought that the corrupted remnants of the Republic, the machines spawned by technology that Revan led into battle, were the Sith? You are wrong. The Sith is a belief. And Revan knew that the true war is not against the Republic. It waits for us beyond the Outer Rim. It shall always be a source of evil, spawning threats throughout the millennia. Revan knew this. Turning away from that which tempts you or causes you fear is not strength. Facing it is. The Jedi Council was wrong, you know. All I have ever trained have been failures to them. I do not believe the Jedi Council changed Revan as they claimed. They merely stripped away the surface and allowed the true self to emerge again, someone who was willing to wage war to save others. You have bathed in knowledge of the Sith, but there is not enough truth in such teachings, and there is something that the Council may never understand, that perhaps Revan never fell.
I have no doubt of that. I know the truth.
The difference between a fall and a sacrifice is sometimes difficult, but I feel that Revan understood that difference more than anyone knew. From here on, you guide your destiny. But in order to take the next steps, you must face your past and put it to rest. If you do not wish to hear it, then you will remain deaf to everything around you, and that shall be punishment enough.
I don't.
But the way lies past me, and if you wish to go, then you need to stop me.
I'll never fall to the dark side.
Dark energy fills these ruins, and even the fallen Sith live still.
No.
If you will not fight, then you will die. Good. You know it now. Apprentice.
Kipuna na bonsha.
I do not need lessons in combat from you. The techniques you use even now are derived from my teachings that you are not worthy to practice.
Kavadumpa kupaliyaya mokarpata.
You are right. This is over. But do not think even for a second that Revan will emerge unscathed.
The dangers you faced in this tomb were real, but these images of the past serve to prepare you for your future. Surely you have felt what awaits.
Revan! But the Republic is doomed. Revan has returned. Who will now swear loyalty to the second coming of the Dark Lord? No. I wanted to help you, Revan. How else could you be saved?
Have you learned nothing? Healing is manipulation, and if you do not realize it yet, then you will discover that an act of healing depends largely on your perspective. When Revan left Korriban, the Sith Academy was thrown into turmoil. With their leader gone, many fought for the right to rule. And so, the Sith here turned on each other, resulting in the carnage you can see covering the surface of this valley. From the smallest of actions, the smallest of cruelties and kindnesses, great tragedies are made. The galaxy will bend itself only to those of strength and conviction. Instinctually, you know your true path. Trust in your feelings. They will lead you in conquering the many challenges that the future holds for you. One path will allow him to save his friends, but he shall be the weaker for it. The other route will lead him directly to this place. Are you ready?
No. This is not possible. You have rejected the dark side. The only Revan I could respect is the one who would break free of the Sith.
And know that that is the true lesson of strength, to turn away from strength that is not your own. If you care for others, then dispense with pity and sacrifice, and recognize the value in letting them fight their own battles.
As per my master's request, I shall detonate the explosives. 3.0 seconds remaining. 2.0 seconds remaining. 1.0 seconds remaining. Goodbye, Master.
Mundi hadong na chikong kabi. Kuya abi just kuna chitanai. Ina kuna maruli rara chikun.
Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kimba mulera dwana. Don kimba no kudnok neck.
You are stronger than I had anticipated, but not strong enough. You will fall. It is inevitable.
Kabanumpa kumpiaya manakata.
What did you expect to find here? Forgiveness? You allowed the Mandalorian Wars to consume you, and as I warned, it changed you forever.
Kipuna na bonsha. Kabadumpa kupaliaya mokapata.
You may fight using unfamiliar Sith techniques, but at its most basic of forms, your combat style is still Johnny. You cannot defeat me.
Kimba mulera dwana. Don kimba no kudnok neck.
Wasn't strong enough to avenge her, to deliver her justice. I have failed myself. I have failed her.
Bona na kachu, kicha badwang.
Her name was Shauna May. She was a young child who I had rescued from a life of slavery on Sliheiron. I quickly recognized her potential in the Force, and so brought her into the Jedi Order as my first and only apprentice. Always was she eager to learn, devouring any knowledge that I imparted to her. She quickly grew into a formidable Jedi and a formidable woman. She abandoned me. She had forgotten the child on Sliheiron. Finally, your fate was something that you could control, something that you could decide. Why did you choose to follow Revan again?
Dopayumas pasen lapti non goto.
You are wrong. You never failed as my apprentice. It was I who failed as your teacher. I just couldn't bring myself to accept it, and instead allowed my pursuit of this false vengeance to consume me, to shape me into this creature of hate. I wasn't a harbinger of justice. I was only a vector for pain and misery. Jedi Master, Ichani Battle Master, I do not deserve such titles.
Wanga kumkiba bu mulera kakin chak nawagawa bakon. Donk kiba nukunek. Tonga boksha nagnong.
You didn't join the Mandalorian Wars and become a Sith out of choice. It was because of Revan's manipulations. You must accept that we are not the ones at fault here, as I have.
Choni yun tun Gigi either dwana. Kava vulpa mulji gumana?
No! From the very beginning it was Revan. It was Revan!
Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wanakumbes chi pala mulek. Tongki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun chun ke nemolek rabest. Uf mala nibokurk. Tonga boksha nagnong. Kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun na bule mule raji kun. Shuni yun ni Gigi aldwana. Kava volpa muli kumana? Chika don mulaka watayumaka wamahona nek. Ashantington unumani patoka wanakuna best chinga pala multonki.
The truth.
Ni bajoni yo lak wish. Dopayuma pasen lapti non goto.
No, not strength. These are just the revelations of a broken man, all too willing to cast the blame on others, yet keeping none for himself. At Terrace, it was the pursuit of vengeance that revived me, healed me, and granted a purpose to devote existence towards. Without it, I see now there is little left for me here. So then, Shadow, I ask of you, adhere to your master's will. Kill me. Kill me now.
Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku. Yumawama nibo lora waisha waga shichi. Kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami nonok.
Then as Shana May, the Jedi, the child on Sliheiron, do your master one final duty and end his corrupted life forever.
Hachu apanki, jishawa anibong ka sha chona si ichua byongbo Johnny. Minamambato mule ra, hakugri katkota parabola.
Identity. It seems in these trying times its true meaning has become lost to me.
China pala mule, tongki ba non tontek, dunni chachon kun ne mule rabast. Yi ki kun no ba mula draki chichon. Ni bajoni yo lak wish, dopayuma pasen lati non goto. Bok wala no bok cha, kun green kanchan tu pro, ni chi kun chuva kin lorta ika kun.
Kobayashi, that one is stronger than I had thought. He still lives, if only barely.
Bah mulir, selima wanga kun bitkin.
Yes, he is still alive. He has not allowed death to claim him yet, and clings to life out of the single hope that he will see you again.
Ni bajoni yo lak wish, dopayuma pasen lapti non goto. Ni chi conchuva kin lorta ikakun.
Since Terrace, I have focused all my efforts on seeking a means to destroy. I have since forgotten what it feels like to concentrate my thoughts on restoration. It will be difficult, I think, but I will be stronger for it.
Tangabun shan nang, wanga kun bist kin ba mularag.
Matilda, the child on Sliheiron, I was once your teacher. Now you are mine. A life without identity is no life worth living. So I will use what life I have left to heal Kobayashi. I do not do this to seek your forgiveness. See this only as a gift. From the last remnants of your old life to the new one that awaits you.
Kava vulpa mulji gumana?
No, there is no more time for words. Every second I delay, Kobayashi comes closer to death. Bring him before me. I will do this now. This technique, I do not know for certain if it will be successful. Kobayashi may be too close to death.
Minamambato mulera.
Hope. We shall see if it favors you, and if it favors him.
Kon kili no ba! Rundi Ichawa Tongbola Johnny Ku.
Darius. A name I haven't heard from you in a long time. Not since you were a child. When I was a boy, I once heard an Ijani proverb. Death smiles at us all. All a man can do is smile back. At least I have found a reason to smile.
Chi pala mulek, tonki pa nagnonek, tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest, uf mala nibo kurk.
Are you enjoying the view? I don't know if it's the near-death experience talking, but there is a tranquility here that is absent on the rest of Korriban. I hadn't noticed it until now.
Jishawa anibong kasha chonasi ichua byongbo joni, minamambato mulera, hakugri katkota parabola.
And Solomon, too, had a part to play. He chose to save the life of another at the expense of his own. I'm sure the Force took that as a cue to work its magic and rid this place of darkness, even if only for a time.
Rundi Ichawa Tongbola Johnny Ku, Yumawamanibo Lora Waisha Waga Shichi.
That sounds like a tough battle, but I guess Echani were always a little crazy when it came to war.
Bona na kachu, kicha badwang, wanga kum kiba bu mulera, kakin chak nawagawa bakon.
I believe Mechanique is close to completing his scan.
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai.
So, are you ready, Shana May?
Tonga bok sha nagnong, kin kun shin kin, nikin kun na bule mule raji kun, chuni yun ni jiji aldwana.
Then what do you want to be called? Kobayashi's already taken, if that's what you were thinking.
Tong abuk shami no nok. Watuyama kama wuna henak nek, bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa, dong abuk shami no nok. Tong abuk sha nagnong, kin kun shin kin, nikin kun na bule mule raji kun. Kakin cha na kwat na pon kon, wanakumbes, chi pala mulek, tongki pa nagnonek, rundi ichawa tongbola Johnny Ku, yumawama nibo lora waisha waga shichi, wufmala nibo gurk. Tong abuk sha nak nong, tong abuk shami no nok. Chinapala mule, tong ki ba non tontek, tun ni chachon kun ne mule brabast. Jishawa anibung ka sha chona si ichua byong bojoni, slimjo puan wan dwana. Hakugri katgota la parabola. Wanga kun bist kin ba mulara choni yun tun jiji ida dwana. Kava vulpa mulji gumana? Wana kuna best chinga pala multonki. China pala mule, tonki ba non tontek, tun ni chachon kun ne mule brabast. Jishawa anibung ka sha chona si ichua byong bojoni. Minamambato mule ra. Hakugri katgota la parabola. Ashantington unumani patoka. Wana kuna best chinga pala multonki. Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mule ra. Kakin chak nawagawa bakon. Donk kiba nukunek. Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku, Yumawama nibo Lora Waisha waga shichi. Slimjo puan wan dwana? Tanga buk sha nak nong, kin kun shin kin, ni kin kun na bule mule raji kun, kava volpa muli kumana. Jishawa anibung ka sha chona si ichua byong bojoni, minamambato mule ra, hakugri katgota la parabola, china pala mule, tongki ba non tontek, Chika ton mulaka wata yumaka wamahona nek. Yi ki kon no ba muladra ki chichon. Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku. Yumawama nibo Lora Waisha waga shichi.
Kuyabi juskuna chikanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona.
Hakuji kopa? Jino mularak kampiak slimjo puan wan dwana?
I guess that leaves me. Although I hope it doesn't turn me into the whining, moaning piece of bantha fodder that you are, Mechanique. I'm just too vibrant a person to become that monster.
China pala mule, tongki ba non tontek, tun ni chachon kun ne mule brabast.
You've succeeded in this trial. I am impressed. Take care not to give in to vanity and arrogance. The broken corpses before you are all that remain of the Sith on Korriban. His death left a great vacuum of power. But supposedly he created a holocron to teach his technique to other Sith.
This is the way of the Sith.
Yes, it is the way of the Sith. They must continually test their strength against each other. He knew he must leave all loves behind as well, no matter how deeply one cares for them. That was Revan's way, I believe.
What?
If he leaves this place, he will leave the galaxy behind him.
No.
There is nothing holding you here. Not any longer. Sith is a title, yes, but like you, the title is not who I am. It is not what I believe. For you, it is different. But there must always be a Darth Treya, one that holds the knowledge of betrayal, who has been betrayed in their heart, and will betray in turn. And that is why I must leave you.
Wait.
You felt it, did you not?
Revan, but... I wanted to help you, Revan.
No. This war is far from over.